What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna have a look at Spider-Man Remastered, but this time we're gonna do it on my secondary PC, because we've already done it on the Steam Deck and the Asus G15 Advantage. So now I figured, why not see how it runs on an older CPU, a 9900K at 5 GHz and some decent RAM, but with a modern GPU at ultra wide. We'll see if there's a big enough CPU bottleneck to make it so we can even get 60. Who knows? Might not even be able to do it with a 3080. Gonna run through the same tests I did on the other two guys. So now, nothing left to talk about. So let's get right in there and look at some settings. Well, alright guys, let's get started with the gameplay for our 9900K and RTX 3080. We're going to be playing on ultra wide 3440 by 1440, 120 Hz. No VSync for now. Upscaling will be done later on in the end of the video. No dynamic resolution scaling, and we're just going to leave the anti-aliasing stock. So, now let's go hop over to the graphics tab. Well, here's very low settings now, so let's just have a very, very quick look at them. And again, this is at a 9900K at 5 GHz and an RTX 3080. EVGA with a 450 watt BIOS on it. Don't think we'll use all that BIOS today though. But let's jump into the game. Alright, let's start off here on very low and just swing around the city and get into random mischief. If I can find any. Oh, looks like there was one behind me, but it looks like most of them are going to get away.
Wild guess. Those guys breaking in don't live there.
No more messing around.
Ah. Damn. Yeah, we failed this one. Oh well, can't win them all.
That guy could be in... No way am I finding
Nope.
that guy now.
He gone. He is totally gone. And it looks like OBS still takes a little bit of power to run, but it seems like NVIDIA does a little bit better job. I have the exact same settings I run on my laptop, and it doesn't seem quite as stuttery.
Attention units, robbery in progress.
But this is a 3080
Suspects are
compared to a
armed.
laptop
Officers,
69
please report
or
to Lincoln.
6800M, so not surprising. Those are in completely different leagues. Alright guys, let's get some very low gameplay in when we're not screen recording. Where's that backpack? I swear there was a backpack. Well, screw it. I'm right here right now. Why wouldn't I do this? No, I'm supposed to be like moving around and like getting gameplay in, but so close. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh, well, at least that's pretty cinematic, I would say. Now there's a backpack. Let's run up this building like a fucking G. Alright, there's a backpack, but wasn't there another one? Yep, there's another one over there, but is this one closer? It looks like it is. Let's go over to that one. Alright, where is it? Below me? Oh, is it underground? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. What do we got? An old cell phone, huh? Well, alright. we might as well use this opportunity to crank the settings up a little. All right. Let's get started looking through our low preset. Well, we're already almost to the bottom, so that is good. There we go. Now let's hop into the game. Well, now let's get ourselves a little low gameplay in. Almost get hit by a train too, but we got out of there. All right, let's go off this way. Go for that backpack, maybe.
All units, civilians are in need of assistance following an accident. Please proceed to Hell's Stacks. Over.
All right, where is it? All right, so it's up there. So how do we climb up there? All right, he doesn't seem to really want to climb. All right, well, I guess he doesn't insta-die if he touches water. That's good to know. I had no idea, honestly. Oh, shit. I almost had it. We can get up there, though. All right, now can we just carefully hop down there? All right. Can we get it? Yes. And now we can also move on. Well, all right. We found ourselves another backpack. Took me a couple tries to get up here, but whatever. At least I got up there. That's what counts. So now let's continue on our merry way of just ziplining around the city.
Local units, need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
Huh. Oh, there's another backpack. Let's go grab it.
Local units, we've got reports of a mugging. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Well, we might as well take care of that.
Someone's getting robbed.
Watch, we're all really... Oh, it is on.
And there we go. No more muggers.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
You are most welcome. But all right, let us move on. Well, why don't we get ourselves a little bit of some medium gameplay in, but first let's look at these medium settings. Quite a lot of settings in this game, honestly. I was surprised. Didn't know what to expect, but there was quite a bit in, like, Horizon Zero Dawn and whatnot, so shouldn't be too surprised, I guess. And now, let's move into the game. So, let's get ourselves in some medium gameplay now. Alright, Spider-Man, hop to it. Or should I say swing to it? Let's get up here, make it easier. Much easier. Alright, let's get that backpack. I mean, it's right fucking here. Why not, right?
Available units, Possible narcotics sale reported.
Where is it? It's on
Report
the
came
roof?
in from Clinton. Over.
Alright, well, if it's on the roof, whoop, we can get up there. Cracked lens, huh? Alright, cool. All sorts of backpacked items. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Over here! Taxi! Over here!
I guess all the taxis belong to that guy, huh?
Attention units. Civilians need help following a severe collision. Officers needed at the yards. Please
Spider
copy.
Cop is on the mission.
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt.
Yeah, these people. No more shooting me. Alright, now I think we can help the peeps. Alright, well first let's get this guy, because it looks like it's on fire.
People are still trapped. Need to help fast.
Alright. Cool. Good thing they gave me a little time on that one. Didn't really know what they wanted me to do.
I'm gonna tell everybody you're for real.
Damn right I'm real. He's Spider-Man. Alright, now let's go help this guy out.
Don't panic. I'm here.
And then we'll just throw this door at that random gentleman. That'd be
Victims are out
great.
of danger.
Save him and then
Should let the EMTs
decapitate
do their
the
job now.
construction worker back there. But alright, let's move on. Well, alright. We saved some peoples. So back to just cruising around until we find another crime. And I'm pretty sure this is medium. Let's double check just to be sure. Yep, medium. Just don't want to lie to you guys every once in a while. I do so many videos, sometimes I'll get confused on what setting I'm even on anymore. But that's okay. I don't mind just going in and checking to make sure so I don't misspeak. Rather go and check and be sure than tell you guys the wrong info. That is for sure. Huh, I wonder what those buildings are. Are those like some of that Fisk guys like buildings or something?
Need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
Might as well just scramble another one of these while we're here. There we go. Oh, there's a backpack. Well, let's go get it. Oh, it's down there, okay. And alright, let's go move on. Alright, let's have a look at some high presets now. And we will, of course, do ray tracing at the end, as well as upscaling, DLSS. Forgive me if I miscall that FSR. I mostly do my Asus G15 Advantage videos and Steam Deck videos, and that's all AMD, so that's all about the FSR. Anyway, let's hop back into the game, shall we? Alright! Now let's get some high stream record gameplay in. Yeah, so far it's great to play. All the way up to high. We haven't done any ray tracing yet. Once we do that, it's probably going to start dropping under 60 because of my processor, but we will see. I'm always hopeful. Jumping through the cityscape, having a good old time as Spider-Man. Alright, let's go drop on here and ruin some of their plans. Sounds good.
Gotten more
Sounds good to
aggressive
me.
post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out.
You guys said the bug was on vacation.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Knocking
Like
the ever-loving
Scorpion.
stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Police
Yep,
are coming,
we
so
don't
I'm
need to be
going.
here. I just flung that over there for no reason at all, other than I can. And sometimes when you can do something in a game, you should. Because no matter what happens, it's just a game. Alright then, let's go to the top of this building over here. And let's move on. Alright guys, let's get ourselves a little high gameplay in now with the camera. Alright, nope, there I figured I was on my way to my backpack things, and I just so happen to see a crime, and if I see one, why not go after it? Oh, there it is. What do we got? Ah, an apartment application, huh?
Calling all units. Robbery
Well, we might as well go get this other one over here, too. Oh, well,
Available
first let's...
officers report to Turtle Bay. Over.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
Ha! Take that.
Hope crime would decline post-Fisk. Might have been too optimistic.
Well, he did warn us that we were gonna wish he was back, so...
To pick these guys up. Wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
Rhino fragment, huh? Anything else around?
Attention units. Witness report of an assault in progress.
Over there?
Hill, stand by
Well,
for
alright.
instruction.
Let's move on first. Alright. Now we're going to do very high, so let's scroll through all the very high presets really quick. Then we'll get some gameplay in, and then I'll max the mofo out and see how it does with that. And then after that, ray tracing, and then after that, DLSS. So we still got quite a few things to do here. Alright, back to the top means back to the game we shall go. Time now for some very high gameplay, so I guess let's go over to that random little exclamation mark and go beat up some people or do whatever it is they want me to do.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore. You want to fight? It's your lucky day.
Don't give up, Spidey!
Oh, I won't. Alright, you guys got any backup? Nope. Alright.
Love laying out bullies.
You are very welcome. And now, it's time for us to get out of here and keep on moving. Alright, and I just got done packing a bowl, so it's time for you to take me a little
break-in
hit.
is reportedly
As
in
I've been doing a
progress.
great
Nearby
job
officers
making
please
all these
proceed to the
recordings.
Bryant area.
Hey, an old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love you guys don't look like locksmiths.
how I thought
Oh yeah.
today was gonna
Kick
go.
these guys' ass. Hey, F you, stop being on fire. You're only on fire when I smoke you. Alright, now.
Take that, weapon!
Look at it this way.
Alright,
We might actually
now let's
let you break in.
move on. Well, now we're on very high. So now let's go get a little bit of camera gameplay for very high. Why not? Hey, there's another backpack. Why don't we go pick that up? Alright, it seems to be up on the top of that building over there. Oh, there it is. We can just climb right up and get it.
Witness reported an active narcotics
Arm
sale.
webs.
Officers needed in Tenderloin. Please copy.
So far, it's not doing so bad considering it's a 9th gen Intel CPU. Yeah, it's overclocked to 5 gigahertz, but where is it? Let's catch back up.
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie. Hey, when I called shotgun, that is not what I meant. And I'm back. Carjacker delivery.
And there we go.
Reinforcements.
Oh, nope, we got some reinforcements. Woohoo. Nope, no shoot. Ow, you guys are strong. Alright, let's take out these guys because they can shoot. You probably could. Woo! I'm all like stuck. Damn. And there we go.
So much for the gang that couldn't drive.
Well, now we're going to get some maxed out settings. So I have maxed out everything there is to max out besides ray tracing, as we'll do that next. So let's move off of that because it's irrelevant until then. So I got to do level of detail very high as well. Now, all these camo effects don't really seem to be affected much, but I did also bump field of view up to 25 just for fun. A little extra oomph for the GPU to push through. So now, let's hop back into the game. All right. Why don't we go around and get ourselves some max gameplay now? Man, you get a lot of FPS if you're just staring right at a freaking, like, wall while you run up it. That was up to 154. Shit. It would be nice if it could get those FPS all the time, but even when next-gen GPUs come out, I don't think you're getting no 140 FPS maxed out in this game. Still, though, I'm impressed. Even while recording, we're not dropping under 60 at all. Go 3080. It is a beast of a GPU, though. Though I'm not gonna lie, now that I've got my 3090 as well, I kind of wished I had a top-of-the-line AMD GPU, but at the same time, I don't, because then I'd have to get a new ultra-wide, because that one's G-Sync. If only G-Sync monitors could do what FreeSync monitors could do and be like G-Sync compatible. But only it be like compatible with FreeSync too, you know? But NVIDIA's not gonna be that nice on purpose. Not unless they have to. Damn, that's a lot of bird shit. What a place for a locket. A backpack covered in bird shit.
Hey!
All units, narcotic sale reported in progress. Please proceed to Park City.
Ooh, what do we got going on around the corner here? This looks like it could be fun.
Drug deals and criminals. They go together like cookies
They
and
do.
milk. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins
They
in
are.
training. So cute! I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
Oh, we can do that. We're Spider-Man. We'll just swing to it. See, look at that. We've already almost caught up.
I think your shocks need some
Yeah,
work.
they do. All the work. Alright, can I do this? Nope, apparently I can't. But at least nobody got hurt. And now that that is done,
Knocking
let's
the
go
ever-lovely
ahead and
stuffing out of
move
viewers
on.
is-
Alright, we're all maxed out now. I failed to stop that car though. I clicked the button super fucking fast, but I guess just not fast enough. You got to be quicker than that. Oh-ho.
Don't want to miss May's party.
I feel like we missed that many moons ago, my son. Alright, there we go. I thought there was a couple more backpacks here. I was going a little bit the wrong way, it seems. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Attention units, we have a possible kidnapping. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
Sorry, I'm more inclined to get this backpack right now. Can I climb up this? No. Alright. Huh. Interesting. How do they expect me to get that one?
Attention units.
There we go.
10-10 possible narcotic sale. Report came in from
Graphing calculator. I remember having one of those. But alright. Let's go move on to some ray tracing. Now we're going to get some ray tracing gameplay in. So the game is still completely maxed out, but now we also have added ray tracing. And then these guys are both on very high. And then why not? Let's just go back up and max this out. Just for the hell of it. That way we can say it's max ray tracing. I didn't try that on the Asus because I didn't think it could handle it because it's not good at ray tracing in the first place. But this is NVIDIA. There is no excuse. Other than it's not powerful enough if it can't do it, you know? So, let's hop into the game and see how it does. Well, alright. Let's get a little ray traced gameplay in. And it looks like we are definitely dropping under 60 already. But we're also recording, so we'll have to wait and see how it does when we're not recording. But with how far it dropped, I don't really think it matters that much. I don't think we're getting 10 FPS just from stopping recording, but hey, we'll see. Maybe that is the case. That's why I like doing the camera recorded too. Because even a beast like this 3080 can be held back a little by recording. Probably mostly, honestly, due to my excessively high bitrate and all that, but I want it to look good, damn it. Nothing wrong with that, especially if YouTube is going to murder it through compression. It needs all the help it can get.
All units, we've got a commercial robbery in progress. Officers near Nolita, please
All
report.
right, what do we got here? We got ourselves a little backpack, do we? Oh, it's a plushie. All right, well, where else can we run to here? Damn, all the way down to 48, 44, 43, shit. It plummeted back there. Absolutely plummeted. Oh, where is it? Up a little. Huh, a random thank you drawing. Sweet. And with that, why don't we go ahead and move on? Well, all right. Let's get some ray tracing camera recorded gameplay now. Nope, and it still can't quite hit 60 all the time. Even when we're not recording. Even with a 3080. Very tough game. Now I'm hoping DLSS doesn't make any or lots of aliasing around Spider-Man like FSR did on my laptop and Steam Deck. Because it seems like that's the only way you're gonna hit 60, and even then it might not be possible with the ray tracing on like that. Might have to tone it down to like high or something instead of very high, but these are not necessarily the settings I would run. I'm just showing you guys how it runs. I'd sit there and fiddle with it until I can get 60, just like I did in Cyberpunk. There's another backpack. Let's start heading towards it.
All units be advised, break-in reported in progress. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
Huh, I wonder what that weird symbol is over on our right down there. Looks almost like a king hat. A crown, as it was. That's what they call it. A king hat. That's awesome. Alright, though. Why don't we go ahead and move on? Well, now it's time for us to do some DLSS. And we're going to start off with some DLSS quality. As you can see right down here, it's on quality. We're not going to be doing any dynamic resolution scaling, though. So now let's bump over to the graphics tab over here. And just look at the other settings, which are maxed out, just like they were, only with ray tracing as well. And at the end, I'm going to try to remember to get a little DLSS quality, only with no ray tracing, just to see how much better it does than with ray tracing on. But for now, we have to just max the game out. It just feels like that's what you do. That's when you're going to want to use DLSS. When you're not quite getting the FPS you want. Maybe it can make it possible. We'll see. So with that, let's bump back into the game. Well, all right. Let's start off here with some DLSS quality gameplay. See if we can stay above 60. Nope, we went for 59. But that is while we're recording. If we only drop, nope, all the way down to 51, yeah, I don't think we're getting, again, 50 FPS back, but we'll see. I could be wrong. Because now we're asking the GPU to not only do ray tracing, ultra wide, max the game out, but we're also having it render through its encoder. So we're asking quite a lot out of it at this point. So maybe we can gain 10 back just from turning off that. That's why I do the camera recordings too, though. That way we can tell. Otherwise we'd have no idea. Oh, there we go. It's up here on the very tip top, huh? Hygiene kit. Well, that's always important. Where should we go now? I guess let's go off this general direction. Because it looks like there's something going on top of... Damn it. Up on top of this guy. So, let's go see what's all the hubbub is about.
Hey, an old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love the classics. You guys don't look like
No.
locksmiths.
They do not look like locksmiths at all.
I'm not. Going right through us. That just ain't fair.
Sure it is. Especially that guy. He's got a gun. And he's still got his ass kicked. So
at it
now,
this way.
let's move
If I
on.
act-
Well, alright. Let's get a little DLSS quality gameplay in with the camera. Still dropping a little under 60 here and there when we're not recording, but
All units, we've got a commercial robbery in progress. Officers
let's
needed
see. Is
here.
it still going to drop down into the 40s when we go like down into the crowds? Yeah, 59 so far. When we're not recording, that is. Oh, 58. Oh, no. Might as well uninstall the game, throw the computer out. Alright, there we go, 49. So there's still points where we still drop down into the 40s, even with DLSS. It's probably the CPU. Look at that thing go. It's going all the way up to 74, 85% utilization at times. So I don't know. It might be finally time to retire the 9900K. It served me well for very many years. But to be perfectly honest, instead of upgrading it, I'll probably just wait till I upgrade my main computer and then just drop my 5950X in here with the custom loop and all. If I need a new case, so be it, but it should fit in there. But alright,
Today's party is gonna start soon.
let's move on to the next DLSS setting. Now for some DLSS balanced. Which way do we want to go? I swear I hear a cop car and whatnot, but I don't see where it is. Must just be background noise. I figured it was something I could go and like help the cops out with the chase or something, you know? But I guess not. That's okay though. Oh wait, nope. I see it on the. Oh, never mind. It's gone. I saw it on the freaking little map on the bottom right there at the last second,
I'll
but
have to
it
find more
disappeared.
towers to boot up before I know what's happening
I
around
should
here.
pay more attention to my maps, but I'm paying attention to timers and everything else, so sometimes it's hard. Alright, let's just do this real quick. There we go. Sometimes I can do those lickety split, sometimes it takes me a second. Either way, they're not extraordinarily hard. Alright. Let's swing on down here and grab this backpack. I mean, it's right here. Alright, climb up, up, up. What do we got here? Ah, a visitor pass, huh?
1010.
Alright,
Officers
let's
respond
move on. So, now we got ourselves some DLSS balanced. Let's get some camera gameplay in now. Seems as though we're still not able to always stay above 60, though. There's times we're still dropping into the 50s, and we might even drop into the 40s still. Who knows? That's why let's just jump around the city again and see what we get. Oh, still down to 52 there. Gotta go fast. Alright, let's move on.
Well, alright. Let's do ourselves some DLSS performance gameplay now. And you can definitely tell some degradation in quality, but nowhere near as bad as FSR. And we don't have the random aliasing around Spider-Man. Now, I will say ever so slightly, if you're like looking at the sun and you really stare at him, you can see a itty bitty bit of, like, not stutter, but what is the word I'm looking for? Not even a halo effect. It's just like ghosting. He like ghosts just a little bit. That's the word I'm looking for. Glad I thought of it. Sometimes I have these brain farts and I just cannot get what I want out of my brain. I blame the marijuana.
All units be advised.
All right, though.
Commercial robbery
This
is
isn't a
in
good place to
progress.
stop, so let's
Please
move
proceed to
on.
Now we're on DLSS Performance. And I still don't think we're staying above 60, to be honest with you. Nope. Down to 57. This is a hard game to run. I think it's my CPU mostly. I think the GPU is willing. I just think my old ass 9900K is holding it back, unfortunately. But I knew this day would come eventually. Look how many generations. We're almost going on 13th gen Intel. And this is only a 9th gen Intel, so I would say it definitely did its job. And lasted a damn long time. And in reality, in gaming anyway, it took really Ryzen 5000 series to really beat this thing. The 3800X tuned with the memory and everything really wasn't that far behind this, and all but the most, like, competitive gameplay. Because I remember I got this thing mostly as a thing, because people were like, oh man, you're an AMD fanboy. Intel's so much better. If you don't have Intel, your computer sucks. So then I was like, alright, well I got money, I'll go try it out, why not? And then I just wasn't really that impressed. Yeah, it's 5 gigahertz and it's impressive numbers and all that, but it really wasn't that much better than a tuned 3800X. At least not as much as its price would have it be. That's what I would say. But I'd say that's more than enough footage, so why don't we go ahead and move on to the last FSR setting.
Well, now let's get ourselves a little ultra performance DLSS now. Now this one does not look so good. Though I will still say it's a step up from FSR's ultra performance, so. It's getting quite a bit more FPS than my laptop, but that's not surprising. This is a desktop 3080 with a 450 watt BIOS on it, but as you can see, we're not using anywhere near 450. We're sitting around the 230s most of the time. But we're still not able to maintain 60 while recording all the time. But that's okay. It's not like I sit here always recording while I play. Most of the time I'm not. Alright, why don't we go ahead and move on?
Alright! Now we've got ultra performance. Camera recorded gameplay here. And even with that, we still drop into the 40s. Even when we're not recording. Well, hopefully my 5950X is powerful enough to play this game and get me over 60 FPS. That would be awfully silly if you need like a 12900K overclocked to the max just to get over 60 in this game, you know? especially when the consoles ran this thing with a Zen 2 processor. Mind you, they're not running at nearly these kinds of graphics settings, and they've got tweaked ray tracing settings and shit that are even lower than what's on available here. So they've got help, and of course, the good old-fashioned optimization. Alright though, I think that is good enough. So now, I'm going to just try turning ray tracing off and we'll go do a quick run of DLSS at quality real quick.
Now, let us do some DLSS quality. Only this time, and no dynamic resolution scaling or anything like that, and everything else is the same. But now we're going to do this with no ray tracing. And the rest of the game is maxed out, as you can see here. We'll just finish scrolling all the way to the bottom. We scrolled this far, might as well just scroll all the way to the bottom, just so you guys can see well settings. Still maxed out field of view as well. So now, let's hop into the game and see how she plays now. All right. Now we've got ourselves some DLSS quality, no ray tracing, just to see how it does, and we're getting way better FPS now. Look at that, even while we're recording. I mean, we're getting lots of stutter while we're recording. I don't know if that's gonna, all that stutter's gonna stay there while we stop recording, but still getting a lot of FPS now. This is way better than 50. 4850 or whatever it was with ray tracing. But then you don't get all the ray traced reflections, so you gotta pick your poison. But I just want to show you guys what it was like if you turn the ray tracing off too. I figured there's some people to be interested. I'm not gonna sit here and go through all the different settings, just this one, but figured I'd at least do one. Because if it does this good on this, it's just going to do a little better on balanced, and then it's going to start looking a lot worse on the others, but you're going to keep getting more and more FPS.
Don't want to miss May's
Dude,
party.
we've been over this. You have missed that party about 18 times over, man. You need to just get over it. Luckily, in reality, we didn't really miss it. But we sure have been going around for countless hours just chilling. Anyway, let's move on.
Well, alright. Now let's get some DLSS quality with the game maxed out, but no ray tracing. And see how it does. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like DLSS adds even more stutter. But I will say we have a lot less CPU utilization than we did when we were running with ray tracing on. We were getting up into the 80s.
Armed robbery reported. Please respond. Any officers near Madison, proceed to the crime scene.
What if we don't want to proceed to the crime scene? Oh. There we go. Hey, there's a backpack. Let's get to it. Oh wait, there's a thing right here. If I can still get to it and I'm not going to miss out, I'll go for it. Ha! All right.
Rusting Fist brought all the small timers out of the woodwork.
And I think that is plenty. So, why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up? Hey, and look at that, I leveled up. Kick ass. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Spider-Man Remastered on my secondary computer with a 9900K and 3080, EVGA 3080 to be exact. So, I'd say it did pretty good. Once we turned ray tracing on though, we started going under 60 quite a bit. So, even this computer can't handle ray tracing getting over 60 with everything else maxed out. I think it's my CPU. It's a very CPU intensive game. I think the 9900K is finally starting to show its age a little bit. Before I didn't care because it was keeping games over 60. So, I was like, whatever. That was random. Misty just jumped down and got down, came over here, and then jumped back into the chair. I thought she was about to throw up or something, but nope, guess not. She was a little sick earlier. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's about all I got for you for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, peace out, guys.